Hear ye, haters now in session. You are now rocking with the finest, the most luxurious, the most notorious, the most scrumptious haters you ever seen in your life. And as usual, it's the Kings. We in the building. Shout out to everybody that's listening on Spotify, motherfucking YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. We need y'all to leave comments. If you're going to tweet about it, use the hashtag, The Haters Ball Show. You know what I'm saying? We're going to carry the conversation after the episode. We want y'all to be part of the conversation as much as possible. And as usual, we starting to the left, bro.
What up? It's your boy Palm. AKA today, I'm high as hell. Happy 420.
Mm-hmm. No mask Palm.
Yo.
Only here we do that.
Yo, it's Smith. Today I'm gonna be Fried Smiley. You know what I mean? We in the building.
It's your boy Colton, and I'm higher than Giraffe's pussy.
Nigga said I'm higher than Giraffe's pussy is quite high. That shit got
Nah, it's pretty low. The pussy is low. The neck is high.
But
if you're trying to get some head from a giraffe,
it's still kind of high though, because the pussy like at the
if
end
you're
of the
higher
legs.
than giraffe, fellatio might work better.
Yeah, might be.
Because the giraffe pussy a little lower to the floor than trying to get head from the giraffe.
I love the giraffe.
Yo, them shits is big as fuck.
They mad big. I don't think we could just
y'all
regularly
never
head
seen
butt
the
a
video of that giraffe
chasing the
that
white people?
That shit was fire.
Yeah, that shit was amazing.
Some white people was scared as fuck, son. That
They
giraffe.
was so scared.
That nigga was running so fast, his neck got to keep up.
You see how they fight? You ever see how they fight?
Yeah, they
neck whiplash shit. That shit is wild.
And they used them two horns back there. That shit is crazy, boy.
Yeah.
I seen a giraffe kill not kill, but he
Stomp.
severely injured a lion.
No, he killed it.
Before he killed it?
Stomped that shit out to death.
No,
Then
listen,
the family
man.
pulled up like, damn.
Lion was wilding trying to attack a giraffe, my nigga. That shit is a hard
Why you had to
kill.
kill him? Yo, the other lions pulled up and was looking at him like, yo, what? You ain't have to kill him,
You
no.
had to
Like,
kill my man.
That's a
Bro,
hard
I get
kill.
mad points for smoking
That
a giraffe.
that's a
Yeah.
fact.
And that's fucked up the ratio. That
Nigga
fucked
said
up the
mad
ratings.
points.
Like,
Mad
the
points.
You
percentage.
were level up.
G shit.
He was trying to prestige. Nigga, that shit didn't
Word.
work.
You ain't get no XP for that one.
Get
bro.
no XP.
Like,
Nah.
if y'all, like, if you
Back
know
on the
about,
set,
like,
like, y'all
animal
smoke
kills and
that
shit like that,
giraffe,
like,
baby.
lion, like, hunts, they only got, like, a 20-something% success rate.
Yeah, no,
So, like,
wow.
attacking a giraffe, like, you fucking up the ratings. Like, we supposed to be going after baby hippos,
Yep.
baby water buffaloes,
Maybe
baby
they got them zebra now
Come
and
on,
then.
we gotta be a little better than that. You fucking up the ratios, my nigga.
And you was by yourself?
Yeah, like,
Wow.
come
You
on.
an
Wow.
idiot,
Who
bro.
did you think you were? Black Panther? Get the fuck out of here, son.
Fucking lion, bro.
Yeah, my nigga.
Alright,
Yeah, Black
so
Panther.
we got a guest with us. This dude right here is like my brother. We like Huey and Bobby up this motherfucker. Like, he was very vital in getting spread love off the ground. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the dudes that I learned a lot from. Still learning a lot from.
It's literally the tallest nigga I know.
One of the tallest niggas I know. That ass.
Go ahead, bro. You can introduce yourself.
What up, y'all? Feel me? It's Juice. You know what I mean? Spread love ambassador. All that. Here to chop it up with the folks.
You dig it?
It's good, bro.
That's a fact.
Ain't shit, man. What's been going on, man?
Just, we came from the show yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was mad fun.
Oh, yeah, I'm back in the field, baby. I ain't losing step, nigga. That show.
That shit was lit. Yeah, that was mad fun.
I seen videos. Very, very solid performance.
It's different now, Bill. It's different now. Like, I'm in shape. It's lit.
Yeah, I was like, niggas didn't feel as out of breath and shit as usual.
Word. It felt good to be back, man. So it's
Ian
like,
Smith out here.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It feel good to be back in better shape, better mindset. So let's get back to this music, man. I'm hyped.
Wearing a new tape.
Yeah, Dead Presidents, man. We a little 2 months away, I think. 2 months away. I got a lot of promo shit I got coming.
Where y'all get that.
It's gonna be lit, man. Something for the people, man. Something for the people. I'm doing it a little different this time. All the announcements is coming though, you feel me? What else been going on though?
Yeah, me and AK came back rapping. We dropped like a single recently called
Awkward RDRs.
Red Eye Reprisal, Awkward and Word RDR.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, we just awkward inwards, but we about to come back. And we just been recording music and stuff, and about to start doing the Colton show again. And you know, Haters Ball show still going strong. Niggas tried to stop us. I'm like, and we're still here, man. We're still here, man. And happy 420 people.
Yeah.
Word, man.
Niggas got podcast beef, son.
Nah.
Nah.
Yo, I don't think no podcast would want that kind of smoke.
I don't
Like,
think it would be
I'm really still in the field. Like these niggas got jobs and shit. I've been unemployed for a little minute. I'm really still outside. Like it'll get crazy. I just been trying to get like juice, man. So I've been on my video. I've been gaming super crazy. Like I be on fucking. I be on Division going stupid.
Okay.
Most PlayStation niggas can't fuck with me on there. We ain't even gonna talk about it. But yeah, man, I'm just
You
trying
know, I'm
to
grinding.
get
Still top 100. Feel me? Xbox
the wild shit is that's not a joke or a lie. Like I seen it with my own two eyes. But we ain't gonna talk about it.
yo, let's get into that.
Nah, Juice, let's talk about this, man.
The gaming world is coming up
Very
in
big.
society.
Bruh.
It's been, but it's like
Ben,
so big.
how do black people start to get into this gaming world? You've been in it.
Bruh.
Talk about how it's benefited you and all that.
It's so many different facets of it. Feel me? Like the amount of ways to make money when you playing video games, like especially like hardcore games.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Like you into your it's like any craft. Feel me? If you into
Nigga,
it,
Zeus had a plug
It's
for me
art.
a couple weeks ago to do nothing, nigga.
yo, boy,
to get some bread to do
I'm not
nothing.
gonna hold you up, and I'm tight that fell through, bro. Like,
But
you
it
know
was
what I mean?
it was to do nothing.
Son turned out to be a PC dude, but like, yo, it's
This
like
shit would have been some bread for like literally an hour of work
maybe
that I would have already been doing anyway.
Maybe an hour worth of work. Son.
Dead ass,
And
son.
I had 150 for the bro, like maybe an hour.
Cause lightly, you know what's crazy? I did that for my man like the next
Boosting.
day.
Light
Bro,
work.
literally in a half an hour he went from like a 300 gear score to like 4 and change.
Bro,
Like
it's so
that should
simple.
be crazy.
Like, yo, man, there's so much people out there, feel me, depending on like what forum that you're like advertising your services on, that just have the money but don't have the time to play their games. You know? And like there are people that are really adamant about being on these leaderboards. Like it's a different world, bro. It's the same way how you look at Twitter, feel me?
The wheels is turning right now.
Any social media you look at, bro, the gaming world is that same social standing. They even changed it from like friends to followers, bro. You don't even get somebody follows you now. Like they're not even friends no more. And like you have a choice whether you want to add them back and follow them back or not, and they'll just stay a follower. Like this shit is mad different. Feel me?
For the people that don't understand what Juice is saying, it's like for niggas that play 2K, when you ever go in the rec and you see a nigga that's like a 97, 98, and you are 90, low 90s or whatever, and y'all still, your team and y'all niggas still cook niggas or whatever, that's because somebody probably boosted that niggas. He paid somebody to get him to where he needed to be.
That is a
I
fact.
watched enough YouTube videos, like YouTubers like that play all different types of video games to know that like it's such like a lucrative and easy business. My little brother even does this sometimes, where because he played Fortnite a lot, and his friends will literally give him their account and be like, "Yo, can you do this for me?" And he'll
That ass just to
close
close
build
out
some
they-
shit, and you
just
get
to
some
close out
bread
they
from
fucking-
some bullshit that you would just gonna be doing anyway.
Yo, bro, speaking of Fortnite, son. Speaking of Fortnite, bro. Yo, there is coming like a wave, bro, that is gonna shift what you want your kid to grow up to be, son.
I was just about to bring that
Do
up.
you want your kid to grow up to play sports, or do you want your kid to grow up and play games?
I was
Because I'm not gonna
literally
hold
just
you
about to
up.
bring that up.
The bread is here now. Like it's right here now. Yo, bro. If
That's the beginning.
Just speaking of Fortnite, bro. If y'all wanna just look up somebody like white dude,
Ninja.
nah,
Not even Ninja.
nah, Ninja not that dude no more. Look up
not?
this white dude named Tfue.
Yeah, I
This
heard
man
it.
is a savage,
seen this
bro.
shit.
Like yo, I used to play competitively on PC, but Counter Strike back in the day.
Yeah.
Man, long. That was when I was in high school. We used to do like little local tournaments. Feel me? That was before like, yo, that's literally before like the internet was like a thing. You feel me? Like
I remember not being
they
good
were
at Counter-Strike.
local LAN network PvP games where we're all in the same room with different computers hooked up to one LAN network, and it's like we running competitive play. You feel me? Now you could do competitive play from your house. You feel me?
Shit is wild.
So it's nuts. Like, and whenever they do the local ones, it's some big ass like production.
The money's
30,000. Yo, the money's there, bro. Like, yo, they
even for esports.
That was gonna be
even esports, even 2K now.
That was gonna be my next point though. Like,
that's a fact.
The
NBA,
first step for black people to get into that is like parents gotta look at gaming as more than just.
Let me not even get off
this
that
nigga
point.
wasting time.
Let me not even get off that point, that Tfue point. Son, Fortnite basically holds like every 3 months they got like a $4 to $8 million tournament every 3 months. Feel me? Some seasonal skirmish.
Don't even talk about the views. I'm talking about niggas just watching
the
it.
Views, bro. This dude Tfue, feel me? Yo, he used to play Destiny, son, on Xbox. Yo, I knew about Son from then.
Destiny.
Feel me? He wasn't nobody then though. Like he was lightly streaming then, but Son was a savage. Like he held the kill record in Trials of Osiris, and I told y'all about that when I first started doing this. Like Trials of Osiris is what broke me into playing video games for money. Like they was holding weekend tournaments on Destiny that anybody could join in as long as you had a squad of 3. Feel me? And that's where we started getting. People were paying $450 a run between me and a dude named She's My Nerd, son. And he was number 1 in PvP back then. And me and him was running people through. And if y'all want to hit him up, y'all can fact check that. That's my son. He from Canada. That's my bro. And I've never met him, but that's
what's
my
crazy?
homie.
People don't even understand.
People don't even understand that.
I be seeing people online make fun of that, the bonds that niggas create on playing games.
I know
like,
right now.
Nigga, y'all niggas do that on Twitter every day.
Yeah. Or for Destiny, or for playing Destiny. I know right now I could go to Australia and be Gucci. With my son in Australia. I could go live with him in Australia. Like, that's my bro. I done been boosting characters, me and him, like, his time difference is, like, I'm up at, like, 3, 4 in the morning, and it's, like, 7, 8 o'clock for him. Like, he's getting his kids back, like, they coming back from school and shit, while I'm fighting sleep. We leveling characters up. I go to sleep, wake up. It's mad late for him, but now it's, like, regular evening time, son, and that's my son. Feel me? Like, but yo, not even to jump up that Tfue shit. Like, there are black people in that community making bread as well. So there's a team called TSM. Like,
shit,
as far as their Fortnite community goes,
the shooting that happened at the Madden tournament in Orlando. The kid that died, he was black. He was one of the top Madden players in the world.
Facts, and like. He was getting to the chicken too.
Getting to the chicken. Yeah, the nigga that he beat. The nigga that the dude who like committed the shooting, he had washed that nigga the year before. And he got washed at that tournament.
I'm not even sure about the bread, like, feel me? I don't even wanna I don't wanna say what I think it was. But I feel like it was like a $250,000 tournament or some stupid shit like that.
That one that got shot up?
Yeah,
it was.
I feel like
Madden tournaments be a little chicken.
Them niggas be making. I was really big on watching like Optic and FaZe and all these niggas like play each other in that Call of Duty area. Scump, Nade, there's a whole bunch of other ones. Like them niggas was taking that $1 million tournament. And like winning every tournament, back to back. Nate shot it. He owns a team now.
He's still he's still a lit Call of Duty nigga
he
too.
Owns because he's like big, like beyond. Now he owns some big homie shit. You know what I'm saying? Right? Yeah, OD.
Yeah, like that
Drake
game
bought that team,
and I'm saying this nigga.
That's what I was.
And
talking
he
about.
started as one of those. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Nate Shot playing this game.
Yeah, and they're part of OVO now.
I hear that's crazy.
And people don't even know that right now.
I be hearing people with kids and shit like that talk about, I'm not letting my kids play no this and that. I'm just like, why?
Why?
Yo,
you don't know how much money this shit is generating.
Drake an OD culture vulture.
Yeah, he is.
Cause yo, my son played with Ninja.
Yeah.
Caught the community. Ninja told him, yo, I know y'all ain't see it, maybe, but yo, they played another game together where Ninja told him like, yo, you should use like Fortnite in your bars, and he was like, yo, if they make a what's that then? If they make a Hotline Bling emote, I'll do it.
And they made it.
They made this shit. He didn't do it. Now the nigga has a Fortnite team. Like, what? What? You bought a Fortnite team, bro?
Yeah, I see the
that
brand.
shit, and then yo, they got lit players, bro.
I see the brand.
They got the bread. They got the bread
there, bro. It's
Other
that,
things,
like,
they just signed Nick Merckx too. Nick Merckx is lit. I played competitive Gears of War with Nick Merckx. He's valid, bro. He's valid.
All I'm saying
It's
is
matter like I think like a lot of people from our walk of life, they're
skeptical.
yeah.
Not even. I don't even want to say skeptical, but they like more like.
It's either skeptical or ignorant. Those are only two words.
It's probably
Like most niggas that we know from, like I said, from our walks of life, they extent of video games is like 2K, Call of Duty.
G-shit.
And they not even thinking about,
They're not thinking about nothing.
outside of probably betting a nigga in the trap or betting a homie a game and shit. They not even thinking about really making bread off of this shit like that on some shit. But that shit is there. Like like niggas say, even 2K getting involved. They got the 2K league now, even though that shit is kind of. It's not getting the numbers that they looking for. I'm pretty sure it's not. The views,
2K, yo,
the views look trash.
I'm sorry, son. Yo, black people, I know y'all love 2K, son.
They raping us though.
They raping us, bro.
They raping us.
It's not.
We knew that.
It's not that. It's not. It's not even like that good of a game.
Especially like the league can be lit though. Like I've watched league games and them shits will be like 56-50. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm playing with niggas in the rec and we putting up 100 a game. But we can't get into the league because this shit is predicated towards a nigga with a lot of time. If you play 2K, you ain't even. If you a nigga like me that play 2K, you don't want to dedicate that. You can't dedicate that much time to one game,
bro. I can hold you up. 2K is so repetitive, bro, that it's draining.
That as well.
I know, like when niggas play that shit, it drains them. And I watch that shit.
Yeah, I've 2K. I've sat and played a consecutive amount of pro-am games, and I was like, "Nah, I'm tired, bro. I can't do this." And immediately after I stopped playing 2K and sit down for like an hour, I'm back good.
And that's just so uniform. Like, and the movement ain't even proper. Like, it's not fluid like it should be. You don't got control like you should. Like,
and you used to, and that's because there's no like. I don't like what 2K did, what Madden did.
They cut quarters.
But when you don't got no competition, you can do that. When it's just you the only nigga that can eat in this lane, because Live tried to come out Live just put Nipsey Hussle in their game.
They didn't even just put it in there.
He been in there.
He been in there before he died. God rest his dead, before he passed.
But they just like broadcasted that to the world, and it's just like
put it back out.
I still don't want to cop Live, even though I like that.
Yeah, that shit was weird.
It's
weird.
Yeah, that was nasty. That's why I ain't like it, because like y'all should have marketed this before that.
That's a fact.
And even that bum ass media outlet that RT that shit, or that even posted it, like they should have had more integrity in the post that shit. That Say Cheese Media shit.
Yeah, they some trash niggas though.
Goofy.
How do you feel about Battle Royale taking over gaming?
I ain't gonna lie. Like, Battle Royales, like, they not really my thing. You feel me?
Me neither.
But
Apex Legends got me though.
But I would say, like, I can't even properly gauge it. I feel like, I'm still being biased because I'm on console, like, and I should be on PC. That's just the wave that's taking over. Nothing competitive happens on console. That's a fact. It don't even matter how hard you go. Like, you can be nice on console. I'm not gonna say you can't. Feel me? Yeah. You can be nice on console to the point where you can compete with people on PC. But it would be as far as like it wouldn't translate from console to PC. Maybe like the controller play if you're on PC. Feel me? So like we don't get the frames that's necessary to even process the game properly. So niggas don't be knowing that part. Like unless they make an Xbox computer, like you feel me?
Or you gotta get the Xbox S, right?
Nah, none of them shit.
Chill.
Nothing. Like no console, bro, competes with a PC, bro. Nothing competitive happens on a PC. Nothing mainstream, like even as far as streaming goes. Nothing that generates views is done on console. Like it's all PC, bro. Like anybody that's getting like 3K views and better, just all the mainstream. It's like there's a couple on Xbox.
You should be able to link like your OnlyFans, Twitch mixers joint.
Those chicks be doing that though.
I'm pretty sure the gamer chicks
that
do.
doing that.
They
play games.
they
They have a Twitch, and then they also have like their OnlyFans and Patreon and all
You
that.
suck a titty while you playing.
They don't gotta
Apex
get
Legends.
niggas. Yo, bro, and I'm not knocking the hustle, bro.
No,
I'm knocking the hustle.
get
You gotta link the
You
world, boy.
You go on Xbox. You play some video games. You finesse a community that's gonna follow you every day and like watch your shit every day just to get the link to the OnlyFans, my nigga. Like, and you know you ain't putting in no real work on OnlyFans. It'd be like a minute vid, 2 minute vid, 3 minute vid, some stupid shit like that. But you gonna do that, you gonna post it, and then look at that. And it's out. Like, that's just how it goes. Like, look at the universe just making shit happen. Feel me? Like, and the fire is just out. Feel me? Like, and y'all generate the income how y'all do it.
That's a fact.
But yo, it's just any form of streaming nowadays. Feel me? Like, that's just where the bread is at. That's
Yo,
where
you know
technology
what's
going.
a crazy trend right now that I actually fuck with? Live reactions. Like, nigga, the live reaction shit has gotten so crazy that niggas live react to niggas live reacting to niggas live reacting.
Facts.
Like, I be like really like on some, or like niggas make videos of mad people live reacting to the same shit at one time, and those videos get like millions of views. So it's like, nigga, you can literally sit in your crib.
Yo, how do we do this though?
Bread.
How do we do this though? Let's do this shit, nigga.
Oh, you need a like an Elgato. You need a
Nigga, how do we do it, nigga? We gotta do
just
this.
do it. Just do it. We got a YouTube channel, my nigga. This is on the YouTube channel. Like we can just start doing it.
Like it just be about content. Feel me? Like
Fact.
my next step is to build my PC. Feel me? Like I will be doing that.
I'm hooking you on my
Yeah,
man.
but to that question that you asked him though, that the first step is like black parents gotta understand that gaming is more than
It's an investment, right?
Yeah, that shit is an investment.
OD investment.
That
Yo,
buying
listen,
your kid that whatever console.
Let me tell you, son.
That's invest. You're putting an investment in his future, basically. If he's
Good.
real,
a
with
part,
it, good.
a part of what we was talking about earlier with evolution, son. That is a part of it that I feel is like that kind of just validates my whole like reincarnation thing. Feel me? Like the gift that you had, feel me, that you wasn't able to like cultivate, you feel me? You pass that on to your children and they just inherently become better than you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna hold you up, son. Ja is nice at Smash. Like, he's better than me. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, and he's 6. That's weird to me.
Like,
Yo, my
you
youngest
didn't get to
brother
play that
could
original
probably
Smash
smoke
Brothers.
me in
That's
2K.
weird to me,
Me and
bro.
my little brother play 2K together. He's just as good as I am. Me and my little brother play other video. He would smoke me in Naruto. He'd smoke me in mad fighting games. Like,
It's weird.
My
it's
little cousin
crazy.
is 3.
And I used to like
Let me tell you
bump on
something.
him.
There's a little white kid, and if anybody has children, you know this little white kid named Ryan. He doesn't do shit besides review toys.
Review toys,
I know
open
who you're talking
toys
about.
and
I
shit,
know who
right?
you're talking about.
He do some unboxing
Brad.
shit.
Brad.
He's a billionaire.
That's
He's
why,
a billionaire. That shit is crazy.
Shorty who be doing that with her, Shanae.
Shanae, yeah.
I be like, yo, I'm like, yo,
She gotta
smart.
keep doing that.
She's
That's
smart.
amazing,
That's some
bro.
smart shit to be doing.
Well, shit, there's what's her Twitter?
iHeartNay.
iHeartNay. I think she has a YouTube.
She got a
channel,
YouTube with her daughter.
Her daughter open
Yeah,
up and
with
unboxing
Phoenix.
toys.
And they be
Shout
doing
out to
that.
Queens,
And I'm like,
bro.
that's
And you
lit.
gotta do
That's
that.
smart.
And
Do that
I
shit.
tweeted right after, like, more black parents need to
OD.
let their kid, like, if your kid
Let your
enjoys
kid
this
be a
stuff,
star,
let them
man.
be a part of that. They got a personality. You think think your kid is great. Let the world see your kid is great.
Mad,
you get what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy? Mad people that we know have kids that have
are amazing,
crazy personalities. Like
Tuli
daughter. Yo,
his daughter taking photo shoots of her toys and stuff now.
Yeah, every time Tuli
do that,
and Henny Hardaway post her doing something, that shit is always hilarious.
It'd be greatness in the womb, my nigga. Like that'd be a part of my whole just thinking that the black woman is God. You feel me? Like just the way birth happens. You feel me? Like we provide the code. You feel me? We give it shape. We give it purpose. You feel me? But the life be there. The greatness be there. You feel me? It just be like the extra seasoning on it. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Like all you gotta do is put it there. Like if you was good at some shit, like you might have an untapped talent. Your shorty might have an untapped talent, bro, and that baby gonna come out great. And it'd be about how we cultivate these kids, bro. Because like the white people do that shit.
I think about that all the time,
bro.
Like
they have the time or they make the time, bro. And like it be success stories even from poverty with them. Like it be more than us. Feel me? They do have like the leg up. Feel me? Like
got the numbers.
You feel me? They got the numbers. They got the help. But it just be about like just the way technology is going now, son. Niggas just
you gotta ride those waves, the important waves. You get what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of parents get scared because maybe in the past it wasn't as significant.
Still pull up?
Who? Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think parents gotta keep riding those waves because things that probably.
Yeah, you trying to pull up?
No.
Smoking and shit.
I don't invite myself to people's homes. I ain't what you talking about.
He just told me to invite you.
Alright.
You sitting right here.
So you let me know when you go back to your crib.
Okay.
I guess that means you're not, so I'm gonna go to work then.
I am. Oh, you let me know what you're doing.
What?
Let me know what you're doing.
What do you mean let you know what you're doing?
Yo, let me hit you back.
It's fine.
Yo, man. And you know what's crazy, son? That's my best friend. That's my nigga, man.
Yeah.
Love her to death.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Women. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even think I said nothing wrong just now. It's just, you know? You know what I mean? And I don't be making no waves. I ain't about to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Apologize.
I think a lot of older people are stuck in their ways and they don't see the long game. They don't see
But I don't like that. Like I don't want like younger parents. Parents are
we don't need to not.
I don't want to
either.
get stuck in the ways of our parents.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like,
I think
we're
changing.
Force our kids to go like traditional routes and shit like that.
But I think we're changing
because that's like helping the system progress.
Right.
Nah, that's a fuck.
Like when you force your kid to go to college to do that, so they could be another worker, like you helping the system progress. The system that you know holds your people back, you're helping that system progress.
Well, I don't think a lot of our parents understood that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like they never understood the systematic oppression for real. Well, or they understood it and was like, well, there's nothing we could do about it, so we might as well get with the program.
And it's crazy that a lot of them probably didn't even have the access to even get that information like we do now, probably. And I feel like
they did it, man. That's why
shit got crazy.
We don't shout out Al Gore enough. Like, granted, he was a part of a crazy regime, but he gave us the internet.
Al Gore's internet, man.
And the internet is probably one of the greatest gifts the government has ever given us.
Explain this to people how Al Gore gave us the internet.
Well, it's a lie, but apparently there's a story where he basically he did work with the nigga who made the internet, right?
Yeah, that's what he did.
But Al Gore pulled up and was like, nigga, I made the internet.
The nigga didn't do none of that shit. Have y'all niggas ever like wondered like who owns the internet?
Yeah.
Like y'all know who owns the internet?
Nah.
Yo, our cell phone providers own the internet. Okay? Like every tower, every internet tower, every infrastructure that houses, you know what I mean, the network are owned by Sprint, AT&T, and Verizon. Those three, my nigga.
Shout out to
They
Big Three.
own the internet. As far as like any bill, as far as like net neutrality was about to happen, that shit was like, that was them. You feel me? Like, that was them denying that shit. Feel me? Because they already charge us for our phones, bro. We already pay for the internet.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So they're like, why would we?
But niggas don't even understand that we actually pay. Like the internet is never free.
Yeah.
You pay for the internet,
Yes,
my
of
nigga.
course.
Like everybody pays for the
Cable,
internet.
all that.
Everything, bro.
Everything. All that shit is
Them
connected,
niggas
man.
own
They
everything,
own everything.
bro.
They literally own everything. All the sports teams we watch, all the stadiums,
And yo, you know
all
what's
the
crazy,
companies.
son? When I typed it,
it just made sense.
I was smoking.
That's why they were against it.
Bro,
Yeah, they
Because
was like, nigga, we gonna lose brand.
net neutrality went out the window. The internet gets divided up amongst everybody.
Yeah.
the government gets PC.
Yeah, everybody
Netflix get
PC.
PC.
Yeah.
Twitter
All
get
these
PC.
big Disney.
Facebook,
All these big-
everybody get PC.
Yeah.
AT&T, Verizon, the Sprint was like,
Nah,
Nigga, don't we own everything?
what is going on?
All right, in this case, please give them their freedom.
Yeah, please let them be free. Come on, nah.
no, they already paid. Everybody, all
Verizon
these
looked over
niggas
at
paid.
T-Mobile like, what's going on?
Because they
here?
already knew what was going to happen. They was like,
Yeah.
all right, so what's going to happen is y'all going to start fucking up our brand because what's going to happen is
Everybody
we going to
paid.
figure out a way to bootleg the internet.
Yeah. Niggas gonna definitely find
China had the internet, bootleg internet ready.
Yeah.
China had the bootleg internet ready to go as soon as that shit went
Ready,
out.
ready.
They was like, don't worry,
infrastructure
we got-
gods.
Oh, that was racist. I ain't
Yeah.
Infrastructure. Oh, sorry guys. Well, infrastructure gods. They was ready. They was like,
Yeah.
nigga, oh, we got the tech. Oh, we was ready.
They was like, don't worry.
I
we
always
signed
tell
internet
people, like,
right over.
if your phone can't do something, trust me, there's a workaround. You just don't know it. Like, I'm a tech geek, bro. Like, I could break into any
Honestly,
iPhone.
anytime
know
I
how to
think
break down
about
all them
phones,
shit.
and then when you brought up those three people own everything, I just always think about that scene from the Batman movies when the nigga used every cell phone to just see where everybody was and hear what everybody. That's what they doing, nigga.
I mean,
If
but
you-
that's like some universal shit though. Like, because if you go across the board with everything, like,
Bro.
there's like a very small number of people that own everything. Everything we eat, everything, all of this shit. Like one nigga owns this,
Just think
and it's
about-
like 3 brains.
Just think
They
about
just be
the
subsidiaries of subsidiaries.
Just think
It's a
about the
branch.
Matrix and shit that we tap
Yeah.
into every single day. These fucking screens,
Yup.
my nigga. You
Cold, nigga.
Like these fucking screens, bro. And we watching this shit in the cold. Yo, that I swear, the Matrix was the most fire.
It
movie
was,
ever
yeah.
made.
It explained everything.
The
It
most
explained everything.
fire movie ever made.
There's a Matrix even talks about the stream of consciousness, and that's where I even got that from, because the stream of consciousness basically we are in that Matrix
I was
where
just about to say,
our
so
lives
y'all
are
think-
split
y'all think
between
we
real
in the
life.
Matrix?
Yes, literally the plot of the Matrix is they split their lives between a virtual world
all right,
and
hold
the
on.
real world.
I gotta- that
the
takes me to a
real
deeper
world is
question
way
then.
more fucked up
That
than the
takes me to a
virtual
deeper
world. You
question.
could be anybody in that virtual
It takes me to a
world.
deeper question.
Anybody.
It takes me to a deeper question. So y'all think the government is that bold that they give us?
The machine?
They
They're
give
the
us,
machine.
they show us life and be like,
What are you talking about?
It's us. Human evolution causes this, and technology is just an outcome of human evolution. So
Yeah.
as we as humans grow, our technology will grow,
Yo,
and our
nah,
technology
man.
will eventually become
Yo, I don't
us.
like that word "us," bro.
I believe it's
Because we don't own none of this shit. I want to see it happen black owning and see how it goes. I don't like
It's a
the
machine,
narrative
though.
of it's
I believe
us.
that the
I
machine
don't
is
that.
like the government.
Because like, yo,
higher
you
ups,
gotta
my
get,
nigga.
yo,
They're
bro.
the ones feeding
I
the
peep,
shit.
I live off of patterns, peeping patterns. Like the only pattern that I can see is a white brand society, bro. I need to see it black ran.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't see it black ran, I can't say us. I can't fault nobody for feeling how they feel, bro. Because in this matrix, bro, your emotions gonna go everywhere, my nigga. Yo, the day Nipsey died, bro, niggas cried. And I just tweeted like, yo, everybody, yo, just get off your phone, my nigga, like, cause this shit is dub. Like, yo, I just looked at my phone like, this shit was getting me tight. I'm just reading shit.
Nah, I got off my
I'm
phone.
reading
I had to get
people's
off. Yeah, I had
thoughts,
to get
nigga.
off.
Like, this shit is whack. I'm like, yo, why the fuck is niggas even beefing right now? What the fuck is niggas talking
Oh
about?
no, I was just getting off like my own. Anybody who's beefing, I was like, this is mad pointless.
Nah,
this
I
is
feel
super
you.
pointless.
I just talk my shit, talk what I had to say about Nip, and I just got off.
Yeah, that's a
Nah,
fact.
Niggas was beefing, and I'm like, what?
I'm
y'all
like, yeah,
talking
this is
about?
pointless, y'all.
This ain't it. Like,
This is really
you know
not
what it
it.
is? It's like people have, for most in the world, when it comes to the Matrix in real life, it's become one. For most people, like Twitter and social media is merged into most people's real lives, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like real lives. They're trying to be their online persona, so they're
Yo,
this
bro,
weird person in real
If
life.
you check this,
It's
if you
weird,
check the
bro.
screen time, my nigga,
Yo,
Yeah.
you on that shit maybe more than you would be at work on an off day. you might fuck around, be like on that shit a little bit more than you was sleeping. Like, you was living in that shit.
That was the Matrix.
You was living in that shit.
A lot of motherfuckers be living in that shit.
Feel me? And the only time you might gotta plug out is when you gotta go to the real world and go to work or some shit where they don't want you on your phone. But most niggas still find a way to sneak back in, feel me? And that Matrix, that movie was fire, my
explains
niggas.
everything, man. And even I constantly think about I constantly think about the end of the movie and how Neo had to basically like sacrifice himself for the machine to even fuck, because you had to reboot the whole shit.
Yep.
That's the only way
and I be
for
telling
it
niggas, that's the only way
to
for
work.
that shit to change.
Reboot
Niggas need a
the
restart
whole shit.
button. And the
But
only way for that.
we was just talking about that before, like
that's before this. You know what I mean?
before we
I don't
started
even wanna
recording.
talk like that. Shit's
The to get people to understand that is crazy, because it's like people be like, "Nah, we can't tear down the machine. I gotta pay my bills. I go to work." Like, nigga, if we tear down the machine, ain't no work.
Ain't no bills.
Ain't no bills.
If everyone just say, "Yo, we not paying no fucking bills,"
Yo, you know how
rich bitches.
simple that is, bro.
Right.
Yo, you know how simple a fight used to be in high school, bro? Like, that shit used to happen over nothing, nigga. Like, I miss the days niggas got popped on for stepping on your sneakers, bro. I miss those
Different
days.
times. People
Yo,
walked
you
around
know how much
insensitive.
bullshit niggas take today and don't pop, my nigga? That shit gets me so tight, bro.
Yeah.
That shit gets me so tight.
They think the world is
That shit
supposed
gets
to be
me
a
so
safe
tight.
space, but it
Before
ain't,
the
because
internet
it's
captivated niggas' brains, bro, and got niggas turning into fucking drones, bro. Because that's what niggas is doing when y'all niggas is recording niggas getting shot in the street or beat up by police. Yo, it be 50 niggas outside watching 2 cops beat up a nigga, son.
50 niggas could literally stand around that person and the cops would not be able to touch them.
Yo, son.
Literally, with their hands up. And the cops can't do
I don't
shit.
even be letting to talk like this because it's like, I'm not beating up no cops right now. You feel me? That shit is annoying. But if I'm outside and it happens, y'all gonna see me on work.
That's the thing. That's the thing about it. That's the thing about niggas like us talking about it.
It's
like
a little bum ass assault.
I can't
charge, nigga. You gonna come home. I promise you gonna come home.
I can't sacrifice myself for niggas that's not gonna do nothing after.
Maybe too nice.
You feel me? So it's like the soldiers out here that's willing to do shit like that. It's like they don't have no reason to.
Yeah, now we can talk about this shit. Yo, so I'm reading A Spook by the Door, and that's what he kind of talking about, son. But I'm not gonna get into it because I think A Spook by the Door is one of those books that should be kept and spoken about behind closed doors for black people.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And because
even
it's
though
what
it's
we have to do,
even though it's something that's like widely known, like they've done it to us, it's publicized, like, but they would not. Niggas would not think to do these
things. You get what I'm saying? And if we want to move forward, I'm just going to say this. Like, please read A Spook by the Door. I think all black people need to read A Spook by the Door.
Or at least once.
At least once. Like, because that shit is just like, it paints the picture for you how it's supposed to be done. If you gonna go into the system, how it's supposed to be done.
No funny shit, son. Like, if you don't even... I don't even be liking to be like... I don't like to say people don't like to read, you know what I mean? But I get it. You know what I mean? Like, in this day and age, bro, like, it's kind of draining. You know what I mean? To some people. I get that part. Yo, you could go on YouTube, son, and find summaries of mad books, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be people
Literally.
they'll give you the breakdown, feel me? And you could just...
bro.
There'll be multiple ones.
You can take an
I
audio
was about to
book.
say, you can find the synopsis of any book, but
Get
niggas
it,
don't
bro.
like to read it.
You can get
Yeah,
an
you feel
audio book. Niggas listen to music, just fucking
and I'm
listen to
saying,
somebody read that shit to you.
You could pick through like the
Yeah.
reviews and shit, and you could get different perspectives on it. You feel me? So you could
Get different
your
angles of
own
the book.
idea,
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? If you don't like to read, I just imagine that you have a shitty imagination.
That's usually the case. Though.
Because I've
You
read
are what you put in your body. Like,
I've read books
Yeah,
that have
man.
turned into movies, and I was like,
Yo, bro.
I had a better movie than this in my head. What is this
Yo, bro,
shit?
I ain't gonna hold you, son. I had a theory that like joints that don't be reading can't give good neck, bro. I had a real ass theory on that, bro. Cause I be thinking like, yo, it take a lot of imagination for a chick to be doing the greatness that you see in porn, bro. Like some of the chicks be
And
wild.
the flip side of that,
Some of them chicks be wild.
It happens in real life
that
too, but I'm
only
just
know
saying
how
how to give great head.
Right.
Flip side, bro.
Let's say about them.
There's some anomalies everywhere.
Let's say about them.
It's crazy. Life is crazy.
Read a
man.
lot.
Y'all just need to read more. It's just because you could tell that people be stuck in their own perspective or what they think is a fact because they have a small sample size around them or whatever their personal experiences are become a fact.
Yeah.
And it's like when you read, you realize that there's way more perspectives out there in the world. There's a way more people like that think
And
like
just be
you that are
thinking about
different
shit.
people. You
Not
get what I'm
even
saying?
that,
Or
just
just
be
thinking
about shit.
whatever.
Just be thinking.
You know what?
That's mad good. That's the only reason why I fuck with Twitter is because you get a lot of different perspectives.
Yeah,
on,
that's
like
right.
that. A lot of it be bullshit, but still there be points that it's like I can at least apply this to something else. Like this pattern I can apply to another facet of my life.
Yeah,
Some
that
shit,
ass.
feel me? Or how I want to
But
move with like
the crazy shit about the people that don't like to read or don't read and shit like that, they kind of make that old saying true. Like you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book.
Yeah.
Cause like you read a fucking book and you can find out some shit that you just not even just a book though. That's the crazy shit. Like people just don't like to read. Like you can we be on Twitter. We'll watch people tweet and it just be like you dead just said some shit that's like factually incorrect and all you had to do was type in 2 words into your fucking phone's Internet Explorer. Like all you had to do was type 2 words into that shit and you would have seen it. Oh, all right, boom, information. But niggas just don't like to read.
Niggas like for what? Going
They just want to be, you know, and that just also
promotion is so much better.
And not only that also goes to show that people wait until
when you tell niggas to read and they respond, they'd be like, "For what?" I just be like, "All right, whatever."
Not because like at the end of the day, because people, this just shows that people are sheep and they just want to be told what it's like. They don't want to get that knowledge on their own. They just want to be told by somebody else that this is a fact or this is wrong, and then either they're gonna respond off emotions or they're gonna just give up and be like, all right, I guess you're right. And that's usually how people are. Like, and that shit sucks. It just it's stressful watching it, but at the same time, fuck it, stay life.
Yeah, that was a ill ass video, son.
Yeah.
I got called anti-Semitic for laughing.
Me too. When the little nigga, when the dude walked up to the little Jewish kid, he was like, "Yo, why they do you like that, my man?" He said, "Yo, if they wouldn't have cut you like that, your shit would have probably been luscious or anything. But fuck it though, bro, it's your life. Walk away."
All I do is laugh. Mad jubilation came in my
Yo, nah, they be wildin', son.
Boy.
They be wildin'. And they got reparations. That shit's
I be
crazy.
wanting to talk about them, but then I be like, they
Is it
gonna
worth it?
they gonna get off video
Punch one of you
today.
niggas, man. Fuck that shit. Ooh, punch one of you niggas, man. Like,
We not anti-Semitic, guys.
yo, what?
I'm not, but it's just
I
like
am. Fuck
they,
that
they
shit.
would swear to God,
Fuck you.
they act like they suffrage is like the worst suffrage in the history of man.
Yo, come
son.
on, they gotta keep banging, bro. They gotta keep banging. They gotta keep banging.
Yo,
I'm dead ass with only one home team. Like, I'm not fucking no ops, like none. You feel me?
But that's not crazy. That's not crazy that they act like they're suffering.
Yo, just because you call it something, don't mean I gotta feel bad about feeling that way. Like, yo, anti-Semitic, like, ooh, your word hurt. No, nigga. I don't fuck with you niggas. I just say that to mad people, bro. I say that to mad people. Tell me I'm anti-Semitic. That's alright. I don't fuck with you.
To be like, oh, this is
don't
bad.
fuck with you niggas.
I'm gonna be honest. Anytime anyone labels me anything that I know isn't me, I just feel like the Waka Flocka man. Okay, I'm okay.
Come on, B.
I'm like, what is it
But
supposed
when
to do?
people like use those words, it's like, if I just say I don't fuck with them, like that doesn't mean I'm that. That just means I don't fuck with them. I didn't say I was gonna oppress them or nothing like that. I just said I don't fuck with them. Huh?
Niggas don't be knowing nothing about words, my nigga. That's my thing, son.
Words don't mean things to people anymore.
Niggas, them shits don't be meaning shit.
Words literally
Niggas
don't mean
Niggas
this.
learn a new word, my nigga, and then just start throwing that shit out, bro.
Oh,
Niggas just start.
Niggas will literally. Okay. This is my favorite part about Twitter. It's not, but I always laugh at this in hindsight after I'm tight.
Niggas be weird.
I tweet, "The sky is blue." someone retweeted it. It was like, so what you're trying to say is, no, nigga, don't finish that thought. I said the sky was blue. I said what I said. Please don't try to argue with me. Why the fuck are you adding on to my thought? Like, that's what I thought.
Here's the thing. Because it's not that they're trying to argue with you. You don't give a fuck about the argument. Clapbacks get a lot of retweets. You don't give a fuck about what you have to say.
Yo,
if they can say something,
you know one thing I hate
anything, it might get a lot of retweets.
You know one thing I hate about Twitter, son? You know them niggas that be like tweeting money, talking about like RT, this is good luck. Mm-hmm. I be telling you, yo, drop Addy, my nigga.
I be retweeting.
Drop Addy. If that's your bread, drop Addy, my nigga. Drop
That's
Addy.
a fact too, though. Like,
don't tell me retweet this good luck. I don't want no luck. Drop Addy, nigga.
This is good luck. Good luck is
Addy.
the address.
Facts. If the bread is at your spot, drop Addy. That's your bread.
When I look
Don't
at the
be
picture,
tweeting
I'm
nobody
like,
else's bread.
not
Don't
that
pump
bread.
fake. Don't pump fake, because this, yo, them tweets don't do nothing. Like retweeting people's dollars. They don't do nothing. They don't do anything. Like, what are they doing? This
Chain letters are hilarious, boy.
What do we get? Yo, we took chain letters. Yo, remember them shits your mom used to send you or your auntie and shit?
Yeah.
We took them shits, or y'all niggas brought WhatsApp to fucking Twitter. Like,
Yo, retweet this. Or this nigga gonna jump out your
RT
ceiling and
this,
slice your throat.
Retweet this or a spider gonna come out your neck. You like, nigga, what the fuck?
Some nigga said RT this or your mom gonna die. Like, yo,
Oh, everyone wild on that nigga.
Don't
I did
tell
too.
my
I was like,
mom. Don't
nigga,
tell
we
my
should
mom like
fucking.
that.
Didn't you say like I should beat this nigga up? I retweeted it like, yo, don't disrespect, yo, don't disrespect niggas' moms, bro. You don't even know nobody mom like that.
That's a good calf, like a calf stab, like right here in the calf. Like that's a nice.
Nobody mom.
Don't like even if you playing, it's like.
Why you said that?
That's a fucking fact.
Like you deserve a wound for that, like because like you need to remember to never ever play like that.
Play with
Like,
niggas' mom. Remember,
not my
used
mother,
to get
nigga.
My mama. What?
Like, yeah, son. You can tell. You can probably
Still
say that
be
shit
on that tongue.
You could have said that shit like you could have said that shit
Still be on
about dads, nigga. Like I'd have been like,
I took like 2
God,
L's
I
just
still
for
be
like
on
your
that
mama
tongue.
jokes, nigga. I grew up the right way.
You gotta fight for mama.
You gotta fight for
that
mama
ass,
jokes.
You about to lose, man.
you could drop a dad.
But my
joke
thing
and I'd
was,
be
if
like,
I could
Hey, all right, dad, yo, I was talking to the homies about this.
That nigga's
No
kinda
disrespect,
cold
Juice.
war
You're
with
actually a
you.
good father, but dads, nobody fucks with dads, bro. Like literally, like no one, like kids just see their father usually, like they do have like the oh shit, my dad's my hero kind of thing, but kids are just like, oh, that's money. That's bread to buy me McDonald's and shit. He go to work to give
Society
me McDonald's
did that.
and video games. And then the wife,
societal shit.
it's like, I'm better than your dad. And the kids are usually like, yeah, you really are.
Yeah.
That asshole.
Yeah, all the time.
Like, and dad's like, and nigga, Father's Day, niggas be forgetting about Father's Day. Them niggas get ties. Niggas never get good, like,
Niggas
like
will
Mother's
forget
Day.
about
So it's
it.
just
Nah,
like,
but you know why? Niggas be trash dads.
Niggas
that's
will forget their father's literal day, like their birthday.
I look at it like this, man. I don't give a fuck about Father's Day. I don't even be wanting shit. Like, I'm one of them frugal niggas. I'm dead ass. I don't want for nothing. I don't. Son, there's nothing. I don't know. I just want y'all to be lit. That's just how I look at shit.
Yeah.
I just want them to be lit. You know what I mean?
that's fine. That's how you gotta look at it, man.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I feel like that's like, but that's what's underrated about dads is like every like good father that I've ever seen in anybody's life is like you see them in that moment where everybody's just like yo, and they just like I'm gonna do it. All right, it's gonna get done. Yeah. And it's like, and you appreciate that because it's like, damn, my nigga, we kind of know. Like I literally with I knew my stepdad since like I was 5, so I grew up with him, and I really kind of didn't treat him well for mad years of my life. And then I got older.
They come to be like, nigga, you ain't my dad. Fuck out of here.
So then I got older.
For a reason, nigga.
Yo, boy, the first time I would have ever heard you about my dad, I'm kicking all forts over, nigga. That, nigga. Fuck your fort, little nigga, like, G shit.
But and then I got older and I had conversations with him, and I just used to like randomly would just say like, yo,
My fault.
You don't get the props you deserve. And then like you would see his face like, oh shit, niggas is appreciating me. And I'd be like, damn, dad's really be going through this, son. Like, damn, son, that shit is crazy. Niggas is underrated, but it kind of sucks. Shit kind of sucks, man.
Cause it's a wild thing like when you're a good dad, cause it's like that's like a two-way street. Like, when you do something great, like you're trying to get that approval.
Yeah.
But like when you do something great, like they're like, oh man, that's my nut right there. Being great.
Like the one time I didn't pull out.
At one time,
You out here doing spins.
I thought it was a mistake.
I ain't
But you
gonna
out here
lie,
lit.
that's like the shit that I can't wait to have a kid for, so I can say dumb shit like that to them, and they'll be like,
Yo, it kind of be
Okay,
like that.
tell
You just don't say that shit.
You just you think about it.
You think about that shit.
I'm saying that shit mad times.
Like, what if I would have pulled out the
Nigga-
next? What if I would have like
Nigga gonna
shot the
play-
club up on the
Nigga
Friday
gonna be
instead
like,
of the Tuesday?
They gonna be in the sport doing good and shit. I'm be like, I used to be in my sack, man. That shit is crazy. Now you out here.
I was like, you was the one that survived for a
Throwing
fucking
buckets.
reason, fam.
That shit
Nigga,
is
you know
crazy.
how you.
They
Nah, well,
you
let me
were-
show
you. Let me show you, nigga.
You gotta hit with
Nah,
leg
nah,
up.
nah,
You gotta
nah,
hit with-
technically,
you gotta hit with one of these. You were a fast swimmer.
Nah, technically, he was in her. Know what I mean, technically,
Oh,
he
you
was in
right.
her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What you did was you gave it purpose.
Yeah.
You seasoned it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Give it a little
Just planted to
spice.
see.
Like,
Like,
the
throw a little
niggas-
song on it.
Like
You gotta say some shit
Like
like, yo,
whoever
man,
makes
shout
a
out to
computer,
Ken.
feel me? Whoever manufactures a computer, feel me? Microsoft is the niggas that put the windows on there. You feel me? So boom.
Your mom
the
cooked
nigga
spaghetti. I made the
You
sauce,
the nigga
nigga.
that threw the windows on.
You feel
there,
me?
You feel me?
You gotta just be like, yo, little nigga, when you shout out my cannon, woo.
Yo,
Bullseye.
boy, son,
Bullseye.
a lot. Yo, niggas gotta understand something. A lot goes into that, bro. Like a part, just like being wrapped up in the whole black woman being God thing. Feel me? Like, what's on your mind plays a major part too. Like in conception, you feel me? With just how your code is gonna be receptive on her womb. You feel me? Like it's really everything that they experience, the baby experiences. Like it's some metaphysical shit. It's not really. It's kind of explainable. I couldn't like explain it like that. Feel me? I done read up on it, but
It's literally like some telepathic shit.
it kind
it's
of
crazy.
is, bro. You know what I mean? They kind of
Energy is real, man.
They just kind of
They're one entity at that moment. Two entities as one entity.
Yo,
It's
when
like-
you really think about
it's
it,
like fusion.
we all are pretty amazing as people who made it.
Yeah.
Like we already won the race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that
feel
race
like that all
is
the time.
You
that's
know what?
probably the
You know-
craziest
do you
race
know
ever.
what is a race that I feel like we've all won just from knowing us and having conversations and seeing the growth and seeing niggas' journeys and shit?
I was
It's
actually
like-
talking about being a sperm.
Yeah, we did win that one.
That's
That's the ultimate win.
Yeah,
Like the
that's a
ultimate. We
crazy
all have
job.
gold medals technically.
Bro,
Are
right?
y'all afraid of death?
Nah.
Nah, it's gonna happen, bro. I feel like
I feel like no funny shit. I was thinking about.
You think
it
it's like the
recently.
race?
No,
At the beginning?
No. What I'm saying is, I was thinking recently, right? And you think back to like when you was 14. You can imagine being that person, right? That's like that person died. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, they did.
And now living is the whole new person. It's like you shed your skin and die so
Yeah.
many times throughout life when you live in the right way. I would say.
that's why I believe what we was talking about earlier, that evolution is reincarnation, because we evolve. Our personalities evolve as people. So a part of us does die. You get what I'm saying? And then from the ashes, like a phoenix, a new you raises up, and it can dip down, it can go up, and that's all energy. And I feel like just everything.
I feel like the other part doesn't go away. Feel
I was
me?
just about to say,
It
'cause, like
does,
that
of course.
part,
There's
that
a part of
part
this.
that you
It has to
said,
stay,
that
'cause
shit
you
is
learn
still
from
out
it.
here in the
Yeah.
universe. You feel
Of
me? That shit
course,
is still
of course.
here.
It's like collecting memories on top of memories.
Yeah.
on top of
Not even
memories.
just like
It's like when you upgrade your computer.
I could apply it to this, right? Like boom, when I had Ja, right? I say like after he turned 2. Nah, he wasn't even 2 yet. He's about to be 2. That's when I got this scar on my forehead. Feel me? When I was fucking fighting in a club and got blindsided by a fucking Ciroc bottle, the big shit, the bottom of that shit. And yo, when I turned into that shit, I thought the nigga snuffed me because I tripped and fell. Cause I swear to God, I ate that shit. But when I got up, the blood was on my face. I was like, oh shit! Like it wasn't even hurting, son. I just felt the blood. Like that shit was gushing on my face. And it was me, my nigga Mikey, and some other niggas who will remain nameless and shit. Like them niggas don't matter no more. They the reason why I got this bullshit. Regardless, whatever. Last thing I said was like, yo, I'm about to shoot this shit up. Went outside, got in the car, looked in the rearview mirror, my shit was chatting. I'm like, oh nah. Get to the hospital, my nigga. This ain't even the time. Whole drive, I'm just sitting there thinking like, yo, son. I'm saying my name, I'm saying my son's name mad times. I'm like, yo, I hope I don't forget some shit. You feel me? Like, I don't be knowing how head trauma is, feel me? So
that shit's crazy. That shit's
on the way to the hospital, I'm just sitting there shook. Like, I don't want no wild shit to be happening to me. I'm like, what the fuck was I just in here? Like, I popped on a nigga in there, feel me? That was the whole reason why his mans hit me with the bottle. You know what I mean? Because the niggas I was there with ain't want to pop for themselves. But regardless, I get hit with the bottle, and I'm sitting there like, yo, what the fuck? The only reason why I really give a fuck about anything right now is because of Ja. Feel me? Before Ja, I wouldn't give a fuck. I probably went back in that shit. Shot that nigga. Been locked up. Some old, man, stupid shit you could possibly get fucking locked up for. It's like, locked up or death, not right now, feel me? Not before like Ja Rich or some shit.
Yeah.
That's all I really give a fuck about.
Yeah, I just...
Before he rich, I mean, he just
I'm
gotta
not-
be well off.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of death, but it's just like, you know, you always have that uncertainty because you never know like what's gonna happen, especially when you have goals that you feel like are larger than life or larger than yourself.
Oh yeah.
You know, for me, I see it as like a challenge. Like, I've started to see it as like more so preparation. Like, I gotta do like more. You know what I'm saying? I gotta
That's
be
a
better
fact.
because when I go, I want to make sure I leave a certain kind of energy
That's a
for
fucking
people to pass on. Because when I think of like the people I learned from, like Kwame Ture and all of these people, like they've been dead and gone for 30 plus years, but they've helped me become the person I am. So that energy was passed on to me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
Yeah, I
and
feel-
anybody who's really grasped their words, their energy is passed on to them.
I feel like the same way. Like, I feel like coming up as niggas outside,
Yeah.
I done look death
In the
in the
face,
eye,
bro.
like eye
Too
to
many
eye.
fucking times. We know each
You
other
feel
well.
me? So like fearing it in that aspect, that shit been out the window.
Been out the
Like,
window, yeah.
I had to look that shit in the eye to do some of the shit that I done.
That's a fact.
So
That's a
like
fact.
that, like I said, in that aspect, hell no. But like in that aspect that you just said, like in sad to say, like, but with nip passing and shit like that, like shit opens your eyes and shit like that. Like you don't want to be going and niggas just your only memories being a nigga on a t-shirt. You feel me?
Literally.
You wanna be remembered like Nip. Like when I go, that's how I want to be remembered. You feel me? I want niggas to remember my name and look at my shit like, damn, they took a good nigga. A good
That's
nigga left.
That's
You
a
feel me?
part of
Shit
how,
like
you know
that.
what I mean? That's a part of how I really just be looking at shit. As far as like that whole aspect of just shedding your old self. But you feel me? You can always go back to it. Because my new mentality is like, yo, I have no intention on having like no ill will towards none of my people. Feel me?
No,
Like,
none of our
I don't.
feel me? Like I don't got no static for no black man. I tell y'all that right now. But if it's like, if it's some life or death situation or some shit, or it's like a situation that maybe permits like an ultimate level of disrespect, you feel me?
Yeah.
If you gonna go, you gonna go. You know what I mean? Not on some like, you gonna go, but I mean, if you on go, feel me? Like,
Yeah.
you always gonna be able to tap back into that. You feel me?
that's
Like,
a fact.
that shit don't never go nowhere. But it's just like, niggas just need to point the direction, point the energy in the right direction.
right
It
direction.
should never be between us. You feel me?
Right.
Like,
Yeah, we should.
but shit just happens, feel me? Like, circumstantial. Some shits don't get like resolved. Niggas don't never talk, chop it up like they should.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Sometimes a simple phone call solve a lot of shit,
Yep.
man.
No,
I don't know
real
how
talk.
many times I made a phone call and like literally making a phone call and it saved a life. Like
It's
it
just
could have been my life that I saved. You never
communication.
know. You know what I mean?
Communication, like that's like also a part of a legacy. Because you get what I'm saying, or leaving something behind. Because if you can communicate who you really are, 100% honest and genuine, and you're a good person, and you're putting that good energy out into the world, of course, like other people will try to follow suit. So like, I feel like after Nipsey died, like myself personally, I felt like I was a lot more receptive to a lot of things that I probably wasn't as receptive to before. I was like trying to see a lot more sides rather than just being as strong.
Not even just to like, not even like we buried off of Dipsey, just to like tone the energy down. Not even to say life or death. Just we should just be like more civil to each other. Period.
Yeah,
just leave
that's
it
a
off
fact.
like that whole simple, or like a phone call can end some shit. Like I ain't go a lot. Like I'm even guilty of that shit. You feel me? Like of not reaching out when I should or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? There are always circumstances that like will permit that. But it be that whole communication part where it's like, yo, you could tell your side of the story. Even if like it's not receptive, you feel me? It's good to just get the energy out.
That's a
You
fact.
feel me? So that you
gotta
can move forward from
put it
there,
out
at least
there.
with like a clear conscience or some shit.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
It don't be making no sense to break ties with like other black people and shit. Where it's like, if it ain't necessary, it ain't necessary. But if it is, then it is.
It is.
Like,
Yeah. And there's no ill will after
Yeah.
that to either. Because we definitely do have to be more willing to listen to our own people. And like push, because like at the end of the day, like we all we got.
Right.
you shit.
So,
But yeah, I got to that point recently too, cause like I can hold a grudge forever, bro. I could hold a grudge forever.
yeah.
But now it's more like holding that grudge is something on your mind that shouldn't be on your mind. If
It's
you
not
want to
worth
be,
it. It's not worth it.
Fucked up,
When you wanna-
I never could. Son.
It's not
What?
worth it.
I
Yeah.
never could hold a grudge.
I could, yo.
You're on God. Like, even motherfuckers I done beefed with, like, I'll see him and dap him.
It
I
depends.
feel like grudges, a lot of them don't be worth it. I feel like I have to have a real deep emotional connection with somebody to have a grudge with them, and
That's
even
usually what it
then,
was.
I can't hold it on for too long, according to the level. Because I probably hold on to one grudge, like one, and now I'm going through the phase where I'm letting it go because I'm seeing how it's affected me in a negative way, and there's
Right.
no point to have that shit. And like everything else, like I just feel like putting that energy towards that stuff like it's not good for you.
Right.
You're
I
stressing
could definitely
yourself
hold
out.
a grudge, man. I'm like I know what it is though. Like that's some ego shit as it
Yeah.
pertains to me because
Yeah.
I'm just like, especially when if it's like somebody that I deem like, nigga, you ain't done what I've done outside. You've not even seen half of what I've seen. So I dare you. How dare you? Type shit. You feel me? But like growing up, like just progressing as a man, like that shit that you got to grow out of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not progressive. It's
Yeah,
not-
at all.
Like people think I still got it for boy, and I don't really like. I don't want to kill a nigga,
Yeah.
but he still got to.
Yo, you talking about, Jay? You know,
Somebody tweeted something the other day, and I was just like, I just retweeted it to laugh about it because
Yo,
like
son.
it's the truth. But I was just like, whatever.
Oh man.
It's like,
Yo, son.
yeah,
I was like last year or some shit. Or
yeah, that was like 2-3 years ago.
Niggas be plugged in the matrix, be losing track of time. I feel like I be forgetting shit that happened last week, so I be feeling like that shit
This
was
shit
probably
that feel like it happened like last year, but
yeah,
that shit was
okay.
there like 3 years ago, son.
Man, fuck that shit.
Yeah, all that shit is pointless, man.
All that shit is dead, man.
That shit is dead.
Like I now, like no lie, I got over the ego to where I used to just not do my part in like reconciling. It's like I'm cool, but I ain't gonna speak to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now I'm on the time where it's like,
Alright.
I'm gonna reach
I'm
out
a
and I'm gonna
liar.
do my part
I'm a
and
liar.
actually.
He said I'm a liar.
I do still hold a grudge, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm lying. That shit ain't never dead, nigga. That shit ain't never dead, nigga, till I And yo, you know what's crazy, son? Yo, I don't be wanting to go to jail, son.
You talking about other side?
Yeah, that's. I don't be wanting to talk about that shit.
Nah, I know, man.
Fuck that shit.
We have an audience. Can you please expound on the side?
Niggas that's not relevant. Niggas that's not relevant.
Niggas don't chat about that shit so much on the timeline, man. I don't even want to talk about
It's
that
niggas that's not relevant. That's like this. The
All right,
the
background
Matrix,
story.
The
Background
Matrix
story.
made niggas relevant.
Background story.
shit. Niggas know the background story.
Nah, niggas don't know the background story.
That's crazy.
We niggas know. The
I
audience
remember that
don't
shit
know.
like it happened yesterday. He
All right, what
said-
happened? Please give us the background story to this situation.
I don't know the whole shit because I stumbled upon it late though, but I know he was
spoke
scared.
ill on the dad. He spoke ill on a nigga that would put him the fuck out, nigga. Like if I told that nigga like, yo, go violate that nigga. I don't like that nigga's sneakers. Like he would go do that. That was my little bro, man. Like, nah. If I see that nigga, it's lit.
And listen,
I ain't about to go chase the energy. You feel
Nah.
me? I'm not gonna go chase it. But yo, the universe wills it, bro. Anyway, I don't give a fuck who he with. I don't care who he with. If he have a kid, I don't know what he doing in his life right now. He have a kid. I'm mushing your kid. I'm
Oh my god.
dragging your shit in the street, bro.
Nah,
Yo, with your
when
mom,
niggas that
I'm gonna tell yo Queen pardon, and I'm gonna go in your mouth. Nigga.
that's
Go in your
the
mouth,
shit
nigga.
about the Matrix,
Go in your
bro.
mouth, nigga.
That shit got niggas thinking that
That shit is
everybody that's in the Matrix with you
That
is
is
like,
nuts.
nah, nigga. When we come out this Matrix, nigga,
Yeah.
I still be outside.
Yeah.
Nigga,
Ain't no Matrix outside.
I be outside, nigga, where the weapons
Remember
is
when,
real,
when them
the
niggas
violence
getting
is
their
real, that
ass
shit
whooped
is
outside
real.
of the Matrix? Remember they was fucking when they was smoking the humans out when they was outside the Matrix
Yo,
and the
boy.
ship. Niggas was getting smoked because you don't got the karate out here, nigga.
It'd be like, yo.
That shit nasty,
It'd be
bro.
like, yo. I identify with the term outside, feel me? But I don't even be wanting to tell niggas I be outside, B. Like, I be on my video game. I be trying to
I
chill.
do. I be in the
That
club playing
same day, I
games.
was trying to chill. And like, yo, boy,
I am no one's outside.
if we gonna talk about
allergies.
I used to be outside.
When
Like, I ain't even gonna say I'm just outside every day right now.
that's
But-
I think that's what people get like misconstrued when niggas say that. Like, I'm not actively outside right now, but like, you see how quick it took for John Wick to get back in the field? Like, you see how easy it was for him to flip the switch? Like, I got my boots right by the door. They stay there, bro, because like, you gotta wear boots in the field.
You do gotta wear boots.
You know?
Yo, let's get into some final hate, man. What's been grinding you guys' gears?
Woo! Let's talk about this smoke. I bet. So listen, niggas might have thought the Spurs was going home early. They're not. We're here. My son Derek White. We balling. DeMar. You ready? Like, you guys, you get you respect me that's going up. You respect me that's going up. No, you might be out here for real.
Yo.
LaMarcus, you get a little bit more respect too. I thought you was a bitch for a while. With my son Greg out here coaching. He is. My son Greg out here got the bit. Yo, we got a white boy center. This nigga doesn't know nothing else but defense, bro. That nigga just does. He don't. It's ball. Nigga get the ball off. This nigga be like, oh, take it.
That's all you need him for.
That's all you need, man.
Yo, son. Yo, listen, we might get smoked in the second round, but y'all niggas ain't even think we was gonna be here.
Smoked in the second round.
Yo, Denver, fuck out of here.
Smoked in the second round. Yeah, that was.
Nuggets ain't nothing but
Them
Bitch
boys
ass
ready for the playoffs,
chicken
man.
tenders, man.
bitch ass chicken tenders.
Jamal Murray, yo.
He wasn't ready for the playoffs, B.
Yo, I fucking hate Jamal Murray. Yo, that's my final hate. Yo, fuck Jamal Murray.
Like, it's
nigga.
inevitable for
He
the
a
Spurs
baller.
to not
He
win
a
the
piece of
championship,
shit.
dude. I mean, we could all get, like, I mean, it's inevitable for them to not win the chip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean,
If we met, look, if we just so happen to win our second round series, niggas can't even be mad that I will be on the timeline screaming, we're gonna win a championship.
yo, bro.
Because there's no way it should happen.
Yo, I'm a diehard Knicks fan, son. When you actively see me talking about them niggas. Keep it 100. When the last time you seen me actively tweeting?
I'm not
about
even
them
tweeting
niggas?
about them niggas right now.
When the last time you see me tweeting about the Lakers for real? I just shit on LeBron dribbling, nigga, all the time. I be so angry, son.
My nigga,
That's how Lonzo's injured.
Once
That's all I
DeJounte
talk
Murray went
about.
down, I ignored this season. Like, I wasn't even tweeting about the Spurs in basketball, bro, because I just felt like we was going to be a quick, easy out for somebody in first round.
We actually look like we doing something next year.
That's the fact. The Knicks look like they building.
We actually like
Y'all
we
build
about to
it.
do something.
Stay low and build.
Knowing that building, though. Knowing that building.
Mad low. Stay mad low.
It might could go wrong. It might could go wrong.
I know that.
Here's the thing. Here's
I
the
know that
thing.
James Dolan got a trick up his
Here's the
sleeve.
thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
What's up?
Here's the thing. The Knicks are like right now
You about
a
to
bad
say,
bitch.
You gonna say some hocus pocus shit? Look,
You like, yo, I want that. This is looking good. This is looking real fucking good. But you don't know if you get this bad bitch if the pussy gonna be fire.
nah, you do know the pussy fire right now. You do know the pussy
Oh,
fire right
shit.
now. 'Cause
Let's
we
get
got
some
young niggas that's hooping, nigga.
It's a little
We was
Pollyanna.
taking L's.
The pussy got potential.
Horrible
It's a little
rotations.
spicy.
The pussy got
It's a
potential.
little
The
spicy.
pussy got
All
mad
season.
potential.
The
pussy got mad
It got mad
Yo,
potential,
now,
but you ain't
the
taking
Knicks is
condom
like
off
this.
yet. And you
The
gonna
Knicks
take
is
condom
like
off
this.
this summer.
The Knicks is like this. The Knicks is like this, right? Boom. Like, alright, you hit, and she got bread, but you don't know if the neck fire yet. You feel me?
I'm
Next
gonna keep it
season, you gonna find out if the neck is
Keep it
fire.
100. If the Knicks get right, though, like, the Knicks look like they're on the course to getting right, like,
Man,
that would be, it would be a crazy time
Man,
in
right.
New York
New York,
sports
yeah.
history.
Man, right.
Like, New York, the New York sports landscape is gonna look crazy.
They had
market is
a
gonna
fake
be
ass
nuts.
bum ass.
Because then you got the Knicks.
The Knicks looking look
Bro,
okay.
the NBA is
The Nets
banking on
look
this, bro.
okay.
Knicks and Nets, man.
The
Them
Giants.
niggas in the playoffs. Niggas
At
not
the
playing.
But look,
At the Giants dropped the black
They losing
quarterback.
right now, but they
you gotta
there.
understand, bro. LeBron not being in the playoffs this season, right? This playoff season. I just read like what they dropped 30% in their viewership.
26%.
26%. Damn,
They
they
need the
30,
Knicks
my
back.
nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need the Knicks back.
LeBron ain't Braun no more.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he not Braun no more. He can't just. Well, he can still run over some niggas, feel me? But as far as
If he was in the
defense
playoffs right now, he'd be
he
getting
was
spanked by
never
the
nice
Warriors.
on
He'd be
defense,
smoking
and now he's
us.
worse. You
Oh
feel
my
me?
God,
he's low key a
bro.
liability, my
Fucking-
nigga. I ain't gonna.
I'm
hold
like trying to imagine a fucking peak sassy Kevin Durant like playing LeBron in the first round in the Western playoffs. Fucking smoking the Lakers. We would get fucking ran out the gym.
LeBron should be happy he's out of the playoffs.
Ran
Would've got swept.
out the gym.
Would have got swept.
It would have been gross. I would
Would've
have
got
hated
swept.
it. I
Would've
would have
looked
hated
bad.
it. I would have hated
Would
it.
have looked so bad.
Yo, Juice, any final hate?
Any final hate?
Yeah, like anything that been grinding your gears.
What's been
What is
grinding
this?
my
Fuck
gears?
is that?
Oh, that's your little thing right there?
Damn,
yeah.
son. What's been grinding my gears? Yo, I don't think nothing, son. Yo, real shit. I'm
That's good.
relatively happy, my nigga.
That's lit.
Mhm.
I've been chilling. Huh? Same. I don't really got no final hate. I just got. You know what I got final hate for? Actually, I got final hate for people that was defending the streaming services. Look, man, if you don't understand something, ask questions before you jump in the motherfucker.
Yo, honestly, when you look at those numbers, my nigga, them numbers is fucking
It
ridiculous.
don't make
bro.
no sense.
They don't make sense.
This is all right,
You gotta be Drake to make money off of streaming,
Bruh.
Because if you're not making bread.
bruh. They people are telling me 1,500 streams for one album sells okay.
That's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. You know why it's
That's so
ridiculous?
ridiculous.
Because if it's 14 songs on my album and you play every song, that's 14 plays. You heard my album, literally. How is that not an album sale?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
So you have to play each song 100 times
Yeah, that's
And a little
For-
bit more too.
for me to get an
That's
album
mad
sale.
ridiculous. That isn't even like.
Logically, this is logic right here. Logically, this makes no sense. And again, I'm gonna ask this question: if you had a T-shirt, right, and you were selling T-shirts, and somebody came to you and said, "Oh yeah, I want to buy that T-shirt, but I gotta wear it 100%, 100 times before I pay you the $10 for your T-shirt because that's just.
But look, you
how
see,
the business works.
what you see with with like at least the heavy hitters as far as the streaming numbers go. You see what they do.
Yep.
They ride the single, bro. They let that shit build streams. When they drop the album, they throw
put
the
it
singles on the album.
Yep.
Cheat the system.
Yep.
I mean, it's still whack. It's still a trash system. It's not like.
It's a trash system, but that's what you got to do in the trash system. That's why I don't understand
But
why
still,
people get mad at the artist doing the wild shit in the trash system.
But then that's still dumb trash because then it's like, yo, like y'all said, if somebody listens to your whole album, that should be an album sale, son. Like, you listen to it one time, that should be an album sale. There ain't no reason why I gotta listen to this shit 100 times for my man to get one album sale, my nigga.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
You feel me? If his audience isn't as big as Drake's.
Yeah.
That's retarded.
That's ridiculous.
That makes it like, yo, whoever's like even trying to up and like, if you want to up and coming, like, you ain't really even about to see no bread unless you like out here trolling like a faggot, like, and feel me? And faggot is not exclusive to homosexuals. Like, please, everybody could be a faggot. Faggots is extra. You feel me? Trolls is faggots, my nigga. Those is faggots. If you be trolling, you a faggot. Right? Ain't nobody ask you who you be fucking, but if you trolling, you a faggot. Straight like that.
Y'all niggas going to jail.
Y'all are going to jail now.
You know what I'm saying?
I also do.
They go to jail.
Homeboy probably cool as fuck, just rude.
But
You know what I mean?
motherfucking
Telling niggas they going to jail.
that shit is crazy,
Type of
son.
time you want? Who wants to go to jail, B?
That shit is crazy.
Niggas in
Thinking
jail,
about
stop
like
that shit. Feel me? Like that shit dumb shit.
those numbers is crazy though. Like I don't know how people subscribe to it.
Because they got access to it, so they happy.
Well, not like us, the consumer. I don't know how the like artists be
Yeah.
like, all right, that's cool.
Because artists don't know shit, man.
They got the machine behind them, apparently. School, you see the Schoolboy Q video, he's like, J. Cole, come, where that machine at? That
Yo, bro, go on, yo, bro. They have farms.
Yeah.
They got
Yeah.
streaming farms. You could pay to have your song streamed, bro. Like they got whole setups, like
shit crazy.
How
phones,
much they charging? Because I'm
laptops, consoles, everything, son. Even some internet cafes do that shit.
Damn.
I ain't gonna hold you up.
I gotta find one for my
Go on
project.
Flushing.
I feel like I might
Go to Main Street. I'm not dead ass serious.
I believe
Go
it.
to Main Street. You can get plugged in, bro.
Wow, son.
That shit is wild. Oh, let's get the fuck out of here, man. Hey, Chan.
Yeah.
This nigga.
Hey. Oh wait, you? No, he said his.
It's in my head.
Yo, fuck Kyle Lowry. Hey.
He's fucking trash.
That nigga doodle, yo.
He is trash.
Bigger man.
So bad.
Bigger man